Hello, everybody. Welcome. I know this is a bit of an unusual studio for us today. Today on Art and the Word, I just want to say, first of all, I'm Nicole Georges Bennett. That's Dominique Bennett in the back there, who does digital art with Dominique. And Simba is over here. And the reason we're in the car today is because we are actually going to go on a drive to look at all the beautiful fall leaves. And it's because it's to do with our theme, which has to do with what does God think about creativity? And I thought, what better way to explore that topic than to actually go out where God has displayed his magnificent creativity, which is in nature. And when we get back, we will have a little painting project. But most importantly is the word that I have to share today. It is a bit on the longer side. So I thought what I would do is I would use it as a voiceover for the painting. So while I'm working on the painting, I hope that you will hear and reflect on the words that I'm sharing. It's this very interesting devotional. I believe her name is Bethany Verrett, and it's all about why God has blessed us with his creativity and how does he view creativity. So if you're feeling, well, I'm not particularly creative or I'm not particularly talented, the answer to that is yes, you are. In every way, or in some discernible way, you have that God-given talent that he has planted in you, and now it's up to you to sort of explore and try new things and see what your forte is. So stick with us. We are going to go enjoy some beautiful autumn flowers and autumn leaves, and I'm hoping that you enjoyed that part as well. And Simba and Dominique, are we all set to go?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Join us for this walk, and we will see you right back in studio. What does the Bible say about creativity? Does the Bible encourage us to be creative? By Bethany Verrett. Since the beginning, man has channeled his efforts into making, creating, and building. The world is filled with proof of this compulsion. From beautiful art to exquisite architecture to mechanical wonders that have improved our lives. Creativity is a drive within the human spirit that has become a defining characteristic. Even people who may not think they are creative exercise it in some way when they problem solve. Creativity is a part of God's nature that He put into people so that we can glorify Him in unique and diverse ways. Sometimes, people use their expression in ways that do not honor the Lord and are profane, self-serving, or wicked. Despite the influence of sin on humanity, creativity is a part of God's blessings and one of many ways to engage in worship. What does the Bible say about creativity? Creativity is the use of the mind, the body, and inspiration to make something new out of what already exists. In the Bible, there is poetry, descriptions of elaborate art and metalwork, and other examples of people using their time and talents to take something and turn it into something artistic, inventive, and new. The ultimate form of creativity, of course, was creation. While humanity takes things that already exist, like minerals, woods, and pigments, and makes something new, God took void and created the universe. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Genesis 1:1-3. Before God spoke, there was no light, no animals, no plants. After 6 days of creativity, God created millions of species of plants, animals, birds, bugs, bacteria, fungi, and so many other living things. God made man in His own image and gave man some of His attributes, including creativity. While people cannot make matter out of void, they do invent tools, create art, and solve problems using that God-given characteristic. Creativity is a part of God's plan for humanity to improve their lives, to worship Him, and to express themselves. In the Bible, it is shown at its height when people are creating to God's glory. When King Solomon had the opportunity to finally build a permanent temple to the Lord, he did not just erect 4 walls. He made it beautiful to mirror God's creation and testify to His character. The Bible records, "So also he made for the entrance to the nave doorposts of olive wood, in the form of a square, and 2 doors of cypress wood. The 2 leaves of the one door were folding,
and the 2 leaves of the other door were folding, and on them he carved cherubim and palm trees and open flowers, and he overlaid them with gold evenly applied on the carved wood. He built the inner court with 3 courses of cut stone and 1 course of cedar beams. 1 Kings 6:33-36. Solomon's artistic decisions also reflected how generously the Lord had blessed Israel. There are many verses in the Bible that allude to God's creativity or the creativity He imbued into people. There is not one verse that outlines the Lord's philosophy on artistic expression, but many reveal something about how God uses it and how we can use it to glorify Him. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Let every skillful craftsman among you come and make all that the Lord has commanded. Exodus 35:10. It is He who made the earth by His power, who established the world by His wisdom, and by His understanding stretched out the heavens. Jeremiah 10:12. O Lord, how manifold are your works! In wisdom have you made them. All the earth is full of your creatures. Psalms 104:24. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. Romans 12:6. Why is creativity important to God? God is the ultimate source of creativity. In the beginning, there was nothing but Himself. God existed in perfect unity and love with His triune nature, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It is a part of Himself that He gave to humanity. It is part of what makes people made in His image. God gives individuals the capacity to be creative in different arenas. Some can create stories, others design buildings, and still others can make lines and colors resemble the real world. The Bible is full of examples of how God gifts individuals differently. The Psalms were poems set to music, highlighting the different abilities of the poet and the musician. In Exodus, God states that He selected one man to be a metal worker for the tabernacle, as well as empowered him to teach others to do the same. Then Moses said to the people of Israel, "See, the Lord has called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, son of Ur, of the tribe of Judah, and He has filled him with the Spirit of God, with skill, with intelligence, with knowledge, and with all craftsmanship, to devise artistic designs, to work in gold and silver and bronze, in cutting stones for setting, and in carving wood for work in every skilled craft." Creativity in a Christian can be guided and inspired by the Holy Spirit. Like everything in this fallen world, creativity can be twisted to serve evil purposes. Some people create to be profane, to indulge in evil, or to spread ungodly ideas. These can usually be identified through works that honor a false god, encourage wicked behavior, engage in blasphemy, or that showcase evil and sin is the purpose of the art. However, just because there is a sinful act present in a book or portrayed in a work of art does not mean it is glorifying that sin. How can I use my creativity to honor God? Many believers want to use their art in a way that is pleasing to the Lord and does not lead other people into temptation, and serves as a contrast to art inspired by evil or materialism. Some Christian art is made by Christians, for Christians, and promotes a sweeter message about the love of God. However, if a writer, artist, or creator feels they need to address certain kinds of sin, illustrate the realities of living in a fallen world, or explore evil in order to communicate Christian themes or ideas, that does not take away from their creativity. Part of the glory and mystery of salvation is that God came to save wicked people. Sometimes, honoring God through art will require an exploration or acknowledgement of that fact. There are many great artists who honored God through art without making explicitly Christian art, such as literary works or paintings with Christian themes, even if the subject might not be overtly Christian. When focusing on creativity, like most things in the Christian life, the intention behind it is important. The Apostle Paul encouraged the church in Colossae, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving." Colossians chapter 3, 23-24. As long as a creator is being led by the Spirit, doing their work as working for the Lord, and not indulging or reveling in sin through their work, they will probably create something beautiful, edifying, and enjoyable. Of course, not all creativity is art. Some of it is in design, in approaching math and science in a unique way, and so much more. Strive to obey God in the task He gives in a creative manner, and He will be working in it. Bethany Verrett. Does the Bible encourage us to be creative?
There's no one like you, not like you. Come on, everybody, say, into my darkness, say, into the darkness you shine. Oh, that sounds right, all right. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you, not like you. Everybody say, our God is greater. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. Our God is stronger. Yeah, man. God, you are higher. Oh, you're so lovely. Our God's a healer. Awesome in the power. Our God. Our God is greater. Our God is greater. say, and if our God is for us, no, 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 nobody. And if our God is for us, then who could? you say, Hosanna. We have to bless the name of the Lord. It's a king, it's a king. Pull it down, man. What are you turning into wine? You open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. Not like you. Come on, everybody, say, into my darkness, say, into the darkness you shine. Oh, that sounds right, all right. Out of the